Here's what personal massive sponsoring looks like from a strategy. I personally sponsor Krista. She raises her hand and she says, I get it, I'm doing it. I'll show you what my response is to Krista telling me, I get it, and I'm doing it. No response. Until Krista does what? Till she does it. Till she acts. Till she produces. So I use a simple system. I just give hoops for people to jump through. Assignments. We call them commitment tests, leadership tests, motivational tests. So Krista says, I get it, and I'm doing it. I say, great. Put together a list of 100 people, and let's get together in the next 2 or 3 days. Call me when you're ready. Krista doesn't call me, what do I do? Here's what most people do in network marketing. Krista doesn't call me, what do I do? Oh, please call me. What's the matter? You can't do it this week? What about next week? I don't want to get too busy. I don't want to talk to anybody else, just in case she gets ready. We chase people who just really want to be chased. Sucks the life out of us. So it's not that I write Krista off. I don't write her off. She's on my team. I'm ready to work with her whenever she's ready to work. But the people I work with are the people that put the list together and say, okay, let's meet now. Or if I have a meeting, they show up. Work with people that want to work. And don't pay any attention to what people say. Nothing they say matters. It doesn't mean anything what people say. The only thing that demonstrates that people are committed is what they do. So as long as she does what I ask her to do, think about it this way. If Krista did everything I asked her to do, if I said, okay, put together a list of 100 people and let's get together, and she shows up, and then I say, okay, I want you to go study the compensation plan and come back with 10 or 15 questions about the compensation plan. Come back in a couple days with questions, and she does that. And then I say, okay, now what I want you to do is get the product in the hands of your top 20 candidates, sell it to them, give it to them, whatever you want to do, get it in their hands and set up appointments for them to meet with you and I so I can show them the business or whatever your system is. If she keeps doing what I tell her to do, is she going to be successful? Yeah, she is. So I work with her. So I sponsor Krista. If she makes a commitment, flakes out, as soon as she flakes out, I'm on to somebody else. As soon as she decides now's not the right time. It's not a judgment call on my part. Like, I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she's a flake. I don't think any of that. I don't have time to think that. I really want to know what all the stuff that's going on with her. It's okay, whatever's going on with her. And I'm here to work with you whenever you get it sorted out. I am here for you. Let me know when that is by getting those 100 names and showing up at the whatever I ask you to show up at. And here's when our calls are, and here's when our events are, and all of that's right there for you. Good? We're good, right? Then I'm right here.